In New York of the United States, there's a restaurant which serves meals without having prices on the menu. The customers can pay any amount they wish or choose to volunteer at the restaurant. Over the years, the restaurant owner has witnessed the generosity of his customers and built up a trusting relationship with them.
So when you tell people, there's a restaurant where you can go in, you can sit down, you can have your meal, and at the end of it, you'll get your bill, and your bill will say $0.
So your meal has already been gifted to you by people that came before. Yeah.
The reaction that a lot of people meet that with is, are you kidding me? Like, is this for real? What's the catch?
Wait, what do you mean you gotta give it to me? Somebody paid for it.
But if they give it a chance, if they sit down and they actually go through that experience.
So there's no prices on the menu. At the end, you'll get a bill and it says $0, and you are invited to pay it forward however you wish.
And then it's very hard not to just give in to that generous spirit. And when you have an environment where you receive unconditional generosity from strangers, it starts to reframe how you look at the world. And that's the beauty of this Karma Kitchen. We started Karma Kitchen, looking at the way traditional society operates. We were looking at the narrative, and so much of it was focused around what was going wrong. And that wasn't the reality that we were experiencing. We were seeing everyday people all over who were doing what they could in their own communities.
Welcome to Karma. Have you been here before?
I have, yeah.
Yeah? Awesome.
Oh, I haven't.
You haven't? Welcome.
But the community responded. We hadn't done major outreach or anything, but through word of mouth, the community had gotten wind of what was happening. People were really feeling kind of the possibility of what happens when you drop that kind of transactional mindset where you suddenly realize, oh, there's a person, serving my table. There's a person behind the scenes who I can't see who's doing dishes, and they're just doing it because they want to give. They want to serve me.
You're here to learn about service. You're here to experiment with generosity. There's no other reason why you would spend 8-9 hours on your feet.
And one thing that's beautiful is that it really blurs the boundaries between giver and receiver. So one week's guests could be next week's servers and dishwashers.
So it says, people often ask, how much did this meal cost?
When we tried to figure out what type of donation to leave, we thought how much we would pay at a restaurant for a similar meal, and then we decided we wanted to give more because we just like the idea of being able to give to the next person, and like the fact that there's kind of all these volunteers here.
So we found generosity is sustainable.